Hey y'all, it's Allie. I took a little bit of a breather. I had a really insane week last week, but it is slowing down a little bit. I'm still in the middle of 10 Days of Awe, which is an amazing time of year. It's where the city unites together in prayer for 10 days, and it's a prayer meeting every single night. And so it's a lot for me being an introvert, but so far I've been okay. This week has been nothing like last week. It was insane. I'm very thankful to be catching up on sleep and starting to get creative again. I wanted to share with you something really cool. You probably saw in my last video that I was using a happy planner to plan my homeschool, and I've been doing that now for like 3 weeks, I think. Has it been 3 weeks? Maybe almost a month, almost, maybe, I don't know. I am loving that way of planning for my children. I am actually making it not just the planning aspect, but memory keeping as well. The disc system, it is so easy to take things in and out, and I have some really fun things to show y'all. I'm very excited. I might be offering some things in my shop soon, but I don't want to take any more time to preface it. Let's just go to the table and let me show you what I've been doing. This is my happy planner. The last video I showed where I did this piece of art and I laminated it. Okay, so I'm getting ahead of myself. Why did I choose a disc-bound system? I chose a disc-bound system because it reminded me of a Rolodex, and I love my Rolodex. This is my Joy Sparkers, and it's a Rolodex that I got on Amazon that I spray painted. You'll see a lot of reviews that say this bottom part pops out really easy, which was fine for me because I was going to spray paint it anyway. So I took it out and I just hot glued it back on. No big deal. I have 2 of these. I've got a pink one, or coral, I guess. A coral one that's got like Bible verses and stuff on it. And there's some just blank cards on here. But I also have this one that does like my art. I keep dropping things. I used to keep my joy notes in a little scrapbook binder type thing with 3-ring hole punches. I don't know if I have a video that shows it. And I have like card slots. Well, I switched to this, and actually I think I have one of my joy notes is in here from that thing. Like this was in there. I punched holes in it. I like this way better because you can take things in and out very easily. You can put them in whatever order. This was from the old binder, just punch, and you pop it in and out. It's so easy. And with that punch, I mean, anything can go in here. These are photos. So this is one of my favorite art pieces I've done, and I just printed it out as a 3x4 photo. Punch some holes and put it in there. So yeah, this is a piece of vintage glassine that I stamped. That one doesn't stay in too great, but so things like this. This is my joy notes, and I do want to do a class on this, but I've got to get my I Am a Scribe. I've said this for years, y'all, and I literally just told someone like, I've got to get this class done. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just love this. I just love flipping through it. So my reason, as you can see, this is a huge, I love this thing. I have it on my desk here. When I get inspired by something as I play, I plop some color down, I take a picture, whatever, and I stick it in my Joy Notes Rolodex. So the reason why, in short, it reminded me of my Joy Notes Rolodex. This is basically like a big Rolodex to me is what it feels like. It's just like so much stuff. It's a disc system. Things go in. I mean, if you probably all of y'all have heard of it, there's these discs and you just, you know, things go in and out real easy. It's just so awesome. And I'll show y'all everything in here that I have been using and loving, and all of this stuff. There's like almost no happy planner things in here except for the rings, which are really cute. And like this, my friend Samantha gave me because it's a teacher. This is my homeschool one. This clear cover I got from Cloth and Paper. I saw a video over at Lakia's YouTube channel. Her channel is called Chaotic Critic, and she showed this clear cover from Cloth and Paper. I've never purchased anything from Cloth and Paper, so that was new to me. I purchased this clear cover. Since then, I have seen that many other people offer clear covers as well. I say many. I've found about 3, but I am going to put the cloth and paper link in the description because that is where I got this one. This is B6, by the way, 5x7. It's not exactly the mini planner size. I think mini planner might be a little smaller. I'm not sure, but that's where I got this cover from. This piece right here is just the art piece that I did, and I laminated it. You can see that I laminated it, and then I used my arc punch. I have 2 punches. I have an arc punch, and then I have, well, it's called an arc punch. Got it on Amazon. I'll link that too. Now, I'll tell you this. Of the 2 punches, the Happy Planner punch and the arc punch, I'll show you that Happy Planner punch. I'll just go get them. That one's massive. Okay. This is the Happy Planner punch. I would say this is absolutely worth a trip to the store with a 40% off coupon. It took me a while to find this. I finally found it at Joann's. And I'll tell you why I like this one for some things and this one for some things. And I know that's kind of crazy having 2 punches, but you'll know there's some do better for some things and some do. Anyway, I don't have to explain myself. I know y'all know. Right at my feet. Arc System Desktop Punch. This one right here, this one's massive, and it's got like a lever and everything, and it was like $40-something, like $44 or something. It does really well with punching through lamination. So like I'm getting some of my prints made again, but mirrored so that they're on this side, and I'm going to laminate, and I've got some rose gold discs that I'd like to try with a clear cover and that really pretty cream paper. I'll have to show y'all in a video or something. It just punches so much nicer through lamination. The Happy Planner punch does not like lamination that great, but I will show you the difference here. The arc punch has less of a slit. The distance from the edge of the paper to the little mushroom is much less than the Happy Planner. Do y'all see that? Little fat mushroom stem, skinny long mushroom stem. And why this is important is because papers that are thinner, they're going to need that extra slit space. That's what I have found anyway. So things that are thicker, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, so I've taken this in and out a little bit. And then this is a piece of vellum that I thought was really pretty and cute. This is where we get into the customization of my homeschool planner. I have a photo here that I used the Happy Planner punch to cut, or to punch the holes on the side. I punched out a little tabby and I just used my, where is it? This thing, I love this thing, this tiny attacher. Put a little bit of tape on there and stuck it in. So this is a cool picture. Then I have a letter to my boys. Got a receipt from the kickoff. So we did a homeschool kickoff. We do that every year. I have not been able to do that for the past 3 years because of my other things that I was doing, like Patreon and stuff. This is the first time in 3 years we've been able to do it again. And so that was very special. And so they wanted to get McDonald's, to go to the park and eat McDonald's. And so I put the little receipt in there. I have this little sheet that I've always had them do since they were little, like kindergarten. So I just made up these questions, and every year it's really fun to see how they change. This is Ashton's, and this is his journal page. This one's Parker's, and this is his journal page. And if you'll notice, I reinforced with some of my washi because these little pages ripped. They ripped, and I was like, no! It's just really nice if you have a washi that's thick enough that it can wrap around and kind of meet, you know? And so my mom wrote him a letter too, which is really fun. And it just goes in there. Really fun. Just very easy to put things in and out. I love that about the disc system. This is a piece of floral gold vellum that I got it. I can't remember where I got this. I think I got it maybe at Michael's or something, but I just put some grid washi and did schedule and posted the kids' schedule in this section. I haven't printed out pictures yet for this. I took some, I don't know what these were. This was like what are they? Like the those snap photo things. You know how you can get the snap ones? I don't know if they make them anymore. but that's what I was using for my join notes. And I punched through with the arc one, and again, it didn't like it. So I haven't put my pictures in there yet. I need to do that. But it didn't like that very much. This was a piece of paper that I found, I believe at Joann. So pretty. It has a texture to it. I didn't really like the texture, and I laminated it, so I didn't have to deal with that texture, but it was so pretty. And I wish I would have done front and back, but I didn't think to do it. And of course, now I don't have like what I need of that paper, but I think I might try this again with some other paper. I put the grid again and put lesson plans. So these are my lesson plans now going forward. This was the planner from that little baby one that I showed y'all last time that I wanted to get these rings. I'm thinking now that I'm starting to fill this thing. I mean, look how chunky that is already. It's like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to need the bigger rings now. So yeah, that's why I got those rose gold ones. But this was the calendar that came with that little baby one. And I've decided that I love the images on the fronts. So I'm going to like cut them out and do different things with them in my journal, I think. Paste them into my journal. But I actually will show you what I'm moving towards now, because these were adding a lot of thickness to my homeschool planner. I just didn't want it to be that thick. But I love the girls on the little cardstocks, and they'll be perfect for different journaling things or somewhere else. But yeah, I want to keep this as thin as I can. So this insert, talking about the actual homeschool planning, I looked a lot of places on Etsy, and I really loved the minimalism of this insert. I will tell you where I got it from. I got it from a shop, Les Minimal, and it's in the United Kingdom in England. It's a digital download. It's the A5 printable weekly lesson planner. It was like $5, like $5.50, something like that. I love this insert. I made sure with the shop owner, asked her if I could have this printed at a print shop, a person that I knew, because my printer stinks. It's so bad. And she was totally cool with that. She also was super sweet to give me instructions on how to shrink the A5 down to fit like a B6 size. So ends up that my friend Samantha, who owns an awesome print shop, ProPrint LLC in San Antonio, she didn't even have to shrink this down. She was just able to cut it to get it to fit. And even the margins are still okay. As you can see right here, like there's nothing really being cut off. So I asked Samantha, I said, do you think you could do this for other people? Because I know they're going to ask, you know, because I hate having to print out my own stuff. I just don't like it. I mean, I have all of these, like all of them. I have so many lesson plan pages that I can use because I had her do it for me, and I paid her to print and cut and all that stuff. I rounded the corners, and then I do the punches for the this edges. And this one was the arc punch, but in the future I would use the Happy Planner punch. It hasn't been a problem, but you know. Anyway, so she said that that was fine as long as people purchased like a printable online that's digital, if they have permission, if it's okay, and like the there's like a README file usually with printables that says like the licensing and stuff. As long as they don't mind that it goes to like a print shop for personal use, then she'll do it. I can put her shop in the description as well, because she does a fabulous job with all my printing stuff. I will show you some more stuff that she did for me that I'm just so excited about. I think y'all will be too. So she printed these out for me. I got them from that shop, and then I put my subjects up at the top, and then the date on the side. I put the date up here, and I have just been decorating with simple things, just like a little stick of washi tape. There's some camera washi tape that I got from the little craft place when I went to go visit. Oh my gosh, I have so much footage I can share of the little craft place. I'll have to share that. I've just been so busy. So like this camera, all these were just like a roll of cameras. They're just super fun. And the way that I actually plan homeschool is I do it first in writing, and then I go to a website called Homeschool SchedTrack. I will also link it. It's free to use. I really enjoy it. I've been using it for years. However, with that said, I mean, it's free, so it's not exactly user-friendly. Like if you have problems with weird DOS looking interfaces, then you might not like Homeschool Sketch Track. I love it because I'm just used to it by now, and I just watched all the tutorials and I learned it. But it's free. It's absolutely free, and it helps you to put like all of your grades in and create really good transcripts for like when your kids are in high school and stuff, and they need that. They need, you know, official transcripts to get into college. I put that on the Homeschool Sketch Track. I print out, so you'll see here's my week, the 7th of September to the 11th. I wrote everything down. I have a picture here because this was our kickoff. I had to put my kitty down there too. And so I write it down, then I put it in the thing, and I print out a little baby version for me so I see what they're seeing on there. I'll put it out here. So they get a big version of this on a big piece of letter paper. And I just shrink it down so that I can see what they're seeing on their schedule as well. So I just stick it in here. I might keep them there. I might not. I'm not sure. It's just helpful for me. It's just helpful for me to have both. So that's what I do there. And then at the end of the week, that's when I go in and do the grades and enter in the grades into Homeschool Sketch Track. And that's how I do like the not fun part of the homeschool planning. The fun part for me, and this isn't really planning, but the memory keeping, is just adding things like, you know, the photos. I have some writing here, some washi, a little tab with some glitter washi. I have this little piece of paper. It's Tomoe River paper where I've journaled for that week. I wanted to keep a little receipt of like all little school supplies, some more fun things, some of James' little girl washis. Love that so much. Another week of homeschool planning. This was, I think I did this with the ARC. Yeah, so this is kind of cool because this is 2 pictures back to back. The ARC planner did really well at punching through this, and it's okay because it's thicker. It's the thinner pieces of materials that have a little bit of a problem, like falling out if they don't have that longer slit. Just to let you know, so that's what I was talking about. This is my art on a piece of thicker vellum. I can show you the difference. So here's a thinner piece of vellum. And here's a bit thicker piece of vellum. So you can still kind of see through it. She printed off some of my art for me. So let me show y'all. I'm thinking about offering this just in this size, not in another size, only B6. So I've got all these vellums. Isn't that pretty? This is my favorite one. I thought about having a little 4-pack. And I'm going to see if we can maybe get some thinner vellum too. But I wanted to put that in there just because it was super fun. Let me know if that would be of interest to you, because I think it'd be super fun. And I have abstracts too. So I'm going to save these for different things. It's just pretty. You know, it's just really pretty. You can put them in here. You can move them to another one. It's all customizable however you feel. These stickers, I get a lot of questions on where I get these stickers. I got them from an awesome shop. I think. Where is she from? I can't remember where she's from, but I'll link her shop. She's the sweetest lady, and she had these. They were sold out, though, the last time that I linked them because everybody bought them all. Y'all buy everything. This, again, is that journaling. This is another piece of vellum that she had printed out. Some more camera stuff. And here's this week. Before I get to that, though, I do want to show you what I've been doing for this piece right here, this journaling. This was an idea book that my friend Terry gave me. And what I've been doing is I've been taking an X-Acto knife and a ruler and just slicing out the back and taking these pages out and then doing the washi reinforcements and then putting in a little bit of journaling. So that's how I've been doing it for like the homeschool week and everything. This was all basically me drowning in my week because I could barely keep up with like the planning for the following week just because it was a crazy week. This is this week, and this was a story that I had on my Instagram, and I took it and then used a collage app to make it smaller so it wouldn't hit the margins, and just did a little bit of embellishing. I will journal on the back here. Maybe I could put like one of these girls from the other months on the back with my journaling. This was a church bulletin that I reinforced. Parker drew a little dragon and an eyeball and just put some pictures. This was something I cut out and put on there. So just some little memory keeping things that I will know. I cherish this type of stuff and their binders that I've made for them in the past. This is their, notice it's getting bigger. And this is the thing I'm using to, it's just like that pretty paper, and I'm using it to keep track of which week I'm on. Just some more of this. And this is how I'm going to be doing my monthly at the beginning of the planning time, instead of this, because this is quite a bit thicker than this little piece of Tomoe River paper. This is a, what is this? Notebook? I have no clue what kind of notebook this is. It's tiny. I think it fits inside a B6 Slim, but still a bit skinnier. It's perfect for, like, if you look at this one, I mean, it's almost the same size, you know, slicing some pieces of paper out. And then for next month, I just went Bujo style and I did the washi tape. This washi was from a box, a creator box that James did, and Job, I love his washi. I love that so much. But yeah, I just went Bujo style and put the months down the thing. And yeah, and I'll put like things we need to do or whatever on there for October. And keep going and add pictures and add fun little deals. Ooh, this is the acetate. Okay, I know a lot of y'all are gonna want the acetate things that she did for me. She showed me this acetate that prints so pretty on her printer, that this massive printer that she's got. And it's like totes professional. But the problem is we can print on the acetate, no problem. It's the punching. I nearly killed my little Happy Planner punch and the Arc punch. Both of them got stuck. And so I don't know if there's like a trick for doing the acetate punching. Look how cool this looks with the hearts, y'all. I tried this earlier. Isn't that fun? It's so pretty. I might just keep it there actually. Or do I want this one? Choices. But anyway, we were thinking about maybe doing the acetate as well, but I can't see myself struggling with the stinking punches to get those mushrooms in the side. Look how mangled that is. I would not be okay selling that at all. So this is for me for now. We're just gonna have to, that's just the way it's gonna have to be. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This is what I've got so far in my Happy Planner. I say Happy Planner, it literally, this is kind of not even a Happy Planner anymore at this point. It's kind of all customizable. I just love flipping through this. This makes me want to plan for my homeschool. This is what has been keeping me, even in the midst of a crazy hectic week. I still was looking forward to writing in the assignments for the boys, highlighting what I need to highlight, plopping little cameras here and there, little stickers here and there, just having a blast making these pages for the homeschool because, I don't know, it's fun. I understand how some things need to be minimal for perfect example. I understand how some people have got to have minimalism for their planning, like day to day. That's me. Like, do you see this? There's nothing pretty about it. It is literally pen and lines and sometimes a graph or whatever. Oh, look, I actually did some washi stuff, but there's nothing pretty about it. It's all function. This is functional, not much in there. And I get that because during my day-to-day stuff, I can get distracted by all the pretties, but I won't. I will procrastinate this. I was looking so forward, even after the crazy week, I was so looking forward to planning the homeschool, and that's not, for me, I need something to lure me back into it, you know? And doing this little memory keeping thing has, I've almost been doing it for a month, which is a big deal because I get bored easily. I really, really enjoy this so much. I'm really enjoying it. Hopefully it was helpful to somebody to see my book. I'm very excited. If this gets a little too thick, I've got rose gold that I got on sale. These rose gold ones. And then I have this print. Where'd it go? This one I've got coming in a fine art print that I'm going to laminate punch, and then we can try this clear cover with the rose gold and this. Wouldn't that be pretty? Wouldn't that be so pretty to have that as a planner? See, and this is why I'm thinking it'd be cool to offer, like, so I've got 2 more of the of these in addition to the one I'm doing to just see if they sell in the shop. If I get some of these covers, I might could and find like a disc somehow somewhere, because discs aren't completely like Happy Planner exclusive. The ARC system has been around for a while, and there's other types of discs that I can buy and offer, but I just love having it be completely customizable. You know what I mean? I think I'm done flipping through this. I just have so much fun flipping through it over and over and seeing what I've done. I love adding to it. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for joining me. Sorry, this is like kind of long. Hopefully this helped you with some ideas and some inspiration with your happy planners. If you're interested in the vellum, I can totally do vellum. Let me know how many people would be interested in vellum. I'm only doing this size. I'm not doing half letter. I'm not doing the little baby skinny ones. I'm not doing big ones. I just want to stick with one thing because I just can't. I don't have the capacity. This is what I'm excited about and what I'm into right now. And so if you happen to be into this, and this is something you can get if you want it. And I hope that doesn't make people mad, but I just, there's too much that I'm doing right now. Oh my goodness. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll link everything in the description. Love y'all so much. I will see you later. Bye.